He is definitely cheating on you. That is 100% the truth. Come on, it's such an easy access situation. And that's why he says he's not getting enough sleep. Check his location. Check it again. Check it again. What am I doing? How is this even possible? He said it was borderline obsessive. How about 100% obsessive? I'm full out crazy. I win. I win. I am here to burn this shit down. Oh, what redemption I will feel when she finds out I am right. Mwahaha, mwahaha, mwahaha. That is Amygdala Annie. She used to visit me pretty often. She takes me out of the present moment and into a story where I'm going to be abandoned, rejected, left all on my own. She is terrifying. She has a PhD in fear. False evidence appearing real. She grabs the steering wheel and then we spin out. Educator, author, astrologist Jeanette Dalglish says our neuroreceptors are like junkies. They tell our brain, tell that story again, tell that story again. You know the one where you got screwed over? Tell it again, tell it again. And they get that flood of chemicals that they are addicted to. Another way of looking at this is like they are parts or characters in a play. Parts work refers to internal family systems therapy. IFS. IFS was developed by Richard Schwartz over 45 years ago and posits the idea that we are all made up of parts. These parts are formed in our childhood, often around traumatic circumstances, and they think they're helping us, and in many ways they are. Schwartz divides the parts into two main categories under the umbrella of protectors. So the two main categories of protectors are firefighters and managers. Managers help us get stuff done, pay the bills, get to work on time, juggle our schedule, raise a family, just show up in general, stay on top of things. Firefighters swoop in when there is a perceived threat. Sometimes they can appear a bit overreactive. I have a manager I named Go-Go Gidget. She is a real task mistress. She loves it when I have a super long to-do list and I get 1,000,000 things done in a day. Go, go, go! She keeps me so busy that I hardly have any time to feel my feelings. It can be exhausting. I have had to work really hard to educate her that it's okay to slow down. You'll learn about her in a future episode. A friend recently told me the amygdala is a dick, and so I named my most recent firefighter Amygdala Annie. You met her at the beginning. She is convinced that my sweet, adoring partner is cheating on me, and she will look everywhere for evidence to prove her point. But unfortunately for her, even though she thinks she is protecting me, she is actually causing me harm by flooding my nervous system with more and more adrenaline. And it is simply not true. These managers and firefighters are protecting our exiles. Exiles are the inner children, the one who have experienced the trauma. And we have locked them in our metaphorical basement because it is too painful to look at them. So instead of taking care of our inner children, we numb out. We shop, we drink, we look at social media, play video games, and a multitude of other modalities in order to ignore our feelings. One of my youngest exiles is terrified of abandonment. I grew up with lots of love and creativity in my household, but I also experienced a lot of loss at ages 3 and 11. And then in my 20s, both my brother and my father died. And so I expect to be abandoned. I expect people to leave. Michelle studied with the late Ralph de la Rosa, a protege of Richard Schwartz. Ralph combines IFS work with mindfulness and compassion, and essentially love. The exiles, they just really want to be loved. They want to be seen and heard and acknowledged and cared for and eventually freed. There's also another important character or part, and that is self. Self is sort of bigger than all of it. Self is calm, courageous, confident, curious, compassionate, full of clarity. Self is love itself. I love being in self. Self is calm. She's sweet. It feels expansive. She's accepting. She doesn't try to control things. She is love itself. I am here for Michelle all the time, even when she doesn't feel me, even when Amygdala Annie grabs the steering wheel and they spin out. I'm still here. Why don't we visit with Amygdala Annie right now? I will play an investigative reporter. And I will play myself.
Here we are, on the scene with Amygdala Annie. She has been in distress, and we are here to learn more.
We would like to hear more from you. What is your perspective? What is your job?
I have to protect Michelle. I have to watch out for danger. She's in danger. And she is being lied to. And most likely, she is being lied to again. I have to stay vigilant.
I hear you. It is your job to keep Michelle safe. What do you think is happening?
Happening? What do I think is happening? He's cheating on her. Just like before. I tried to warn Michelle, and she's not listening to me. I gotta check her phone, check it again.
You're concerned that Michelle is in danger?
Why, yes, she is totally in danger. Can't you see it? Can't you see it? That all of those reassurances he gives her, total bullshit.
So, where is he now?
Check the phone. It says he's in his casita, but that is bullshit. He is really at her house. And so here we are again.
Again? What happened before?
Before, I let Michelle know that an old boyfriend was cheating on her, and she ignored me.
Annie is referring to a previous relationship in which Michelle was lied to and cheated on for several years.
And so I went crazy.
I hear you. And I owe you a really big apology for not listening to you before. And I want you to know that I've done a lot of healing work and that it's my job to protect us, to protect all of us. Do you think you might give me a chance and let me speak to the exile, to the inner child?
Okay, but I will be right here. And if you try any funny business...
Hello, sweet one. I'm here to check on you. I know that you're scared, but I'm hoping we can talk. I won't hurt you. I will just listen.
Scared to leave me just like the other ones did.
I hear you. You are scared, and it still hurts now. I'm here. Can I hold you?
Back to me. See? He is not replying to your text. You are not worthy of that kind of love.
You're scaring her.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten her. Can you help me?
Cut! This is advanced level IFS, where you work to rescue an exile. But in the meantime, we highly recommend you check out some of the resources listed at the end of this video. And another strategy that you can try at home is to get quiet and to listen to the parts and to write down what they have to say. And we hope you join us next episode where you see what happens to Amygdala Annie, Go-Go Gidget, the inner 3-year-old, Michelle, and her blossoming romantic partnership. See you then.